Mostly harmless when the mostly harmless when the universe is the ultimate cosmic joke. Part 1. Introduction. Don't panic. Welcome back to the channel. Have you ever felt like your life is just a series of random, inexplicable events designed by a bored deity with a weird sense of humor? If so, you have a lot in common with Arthur Dent. Arthur is the only human to survive the destruction of Earth, which was demolished to make way for a hyperspace bypass, and he has spent years wandering the galaxy in a dressing gown, looking for a decent cup of tea. In this final installment, Arthur just wants to find a quiet corner of the universe to make sandwiches. But in the world of Douglas Adams, peace is the most expensive luxury of all. With the arrival of parallel dimensions, a teenage daughter he didn't know existed, and a corporate takeover of the guide itself, everything is about to descend into beautiful, high-concept chaos. Welcome to our review of Mostly Harmless. Put down your towel, and let's dive into the final frontier. Part 2. Absurd Encounters and the Multiverse Mess. Douglas Adams takes the concept of randomness to a whole new level in this book. We follow three main threads that eventually collide in the most disastrous way possible. 1. Arthur Dent, the master sandwich maker. Arthur has finally found a place where he belongs. He has settled on the remote, primitive planet of Lamuela, where he is worshipped as the sandwich maker. For a man whose life was shattered by space travel, making the perfect sandwich is a Zen-like experience. He is happy, stable, and safe until a spaceship crashes and delivers a surly, angry teenager named Random. She is his daughter, born via a galactic sperm bank, and she is determined to make his life a living hell. 2. Tricia McMillan, the what-if reality. We meet a different version of Trillian. In this timeline, Tricia McMillan never left Earth with Zaphod Beeblebrox. She is a successful but deeply unfulfilled TV reporter who feels like she missed her true destiny. Through Tricia, Adams explores the butterfly effect, how one tiny choice can create a completely different universe. Her encounter with a group of grey, bureaucratic aliens who want to buy her planet is a brilliant satire on the corporate mindset. 3. Ford Prefect and the Guide 2.0. Meanwhile, Ford Prefect discovers that the headquarters of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy has been bought by a sinister conglomerate. They've released a new version of the guide, a high-tech, multi-dimensional bird that can predict the future and manipulate reality. Ford's infiltration of the corporate office is a classic piece of Adams' action, filled with sarcasm, exploding elevators, and the realization that the new guide is not harmless at all. It is a weapon designed to close all the loopholes in the universe. Part 3. The Philosophy of Chaos and Coincidence. Beneath the layers of British dry wit and science fiction parody, Mostly Harmless asks some of the biggest questions in literature. Do we have any control over our destiny? Or are we just glitches in a massive cosmic algorithm? Adams uses the multiverse not as a way to create superheroes, but as a way to show that humans will always be confused, no matter which reality they inhabit. The book highlights the futility of the search for meaning. Arthur tries to find a home, Tricia tries to find her missed opportunity, and Ford tries to save a book. In the end, the universe doesn't care about their plans. It is a sobering, yet hilarious look at the insignificance of our species in the grand, infinite void. Part 4. The Controversial Ending. The Final Mic Drop. Mostly Harmless is famous, or perhaps infamous, for its ending. Unlike most stories that offer a last-minute rescue or a glimmer of hope, Douglas Adams decides to pull the plug. All the timelines, all the parallel versions of Earth, and all our beloved characters converge at a single point in space and time. A club in London called Stavromula Beta. The Vogons, those bureaucratic, poetry-loving monsters from Book 1, finally finish the job they started. There is no deus ex machina. There is only finality. It is a bold, dark, and utterly unique conclusion. Adams seems to suggest that while the universe is a joke, accepting the end with a bit of dignity, and maybe a sandwich, is the only true peace we can achieve. It is the ultimate cynical masterpiece. Part 5. Conclusion. Lessons from the Stars. The title of the book comes from the guide's entry for Earth. It used to be just Harmless, but Ford Prefect spent years researching and managed to expand it to Mostly Harmless. That sums up the series perfectly. A grand, epic effort that results in a tiny, insignificant change. Mostly Harmless is a reminder to laugh at the absurdity of life. It teaches us that even if everything is a glitch, our presence in the universe is still worth a few good jokes. Thank you for joining me on this long journey through so many different worlds, from the high-stakes spies of Daniel Silver to the psychological twists of Freda McFadden, and finally to the stars with Douglas Adams. Which genre was your favorite? Are you a fan of the romantic, the magical, or the brilliantly absurd? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to continue discovering the treasures hidden in the world's best books. As the guide says, so long, and thanks for all the fish. Goodbye.